Hey guys, my name is NuikopeaDemon and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are showing you 5 Nintendo DS games which I am proud to own, and I'm going to give you a little backstory about how I got them, because why not? And we're going to start off with the first game, which is going to be Resident Evil Deadly Silence, aka Resident Evil DS. This is the first game in the franchise of Resident Evil to be ported over to the Nintendo DS. It is a very awesome game. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like it's the first survival horror Resident Evil game ever. And as you can see inside, we have the cartridge, and it came from Europe. Well, it's the Europe cartridge, and we've got the manual, which if we open it up, it will basically give us a little story and tell us the characters like Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, and tells us the controls. So if you're not familiar with the game, then yeah. But I found this game, well, correction, my mother found this game at a game shop for me, well, when I was with her, at EB Games in Parapram in New Zealand. And it was going for about $12 at the time, and I am thankful that she saw it, because it was one of the games on my wish list that I wanted. So I've got it now. Haven't played much of it because it was more for collection purposes, but that's all good. We'll put that there, so we'll just have it lean against the wall. Alright, we'll go for number 2. Okay, this game right here, Game & Watch Collection. You could never buy this at a game shop. Well, you could if it was second hand, which it was, but originally you could only get this through Club Nintendo, which was Nintendo's loyalty program where you could redeem points to get all kinds of stuff. And well, this is the first one in the series, I believe, because it just says Game & Watch. I think there is 2, and yeah, this game cost pretty cheap. It was, I think, about $6 at the time when I got it, and as you can see, for use in Australia and New Zealand only. But then again, it will probably work on American DS anyway, because the DS games aren't region locked unless they're DSi enhanced. But yeah, it comes with Oil Panic, or Oil Picnic, yeah, it says Panic, Donkey Kong and Greenhouse, and it's a good looking case. I mean, it's a little scratched up, but as you can see, it's the Australian cartridge and it's still in good nick, and a small manual. So if we open it up, it just tells you how you play the games. But Game & Watch was something that Nintendo did years ago, like the old handhelds. So if you have one of those in your personal collection, then yeah, they're probably worth quite a bit. But there's Game & Watch Collection there. Okay, we'll go for number 3. Everyone knows this series, Grand Theft Auto, or as we call it here, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, which is the only Grand Theft Auto game to be on a Nintendo DS. They did have a Game Boy Advance version of Grand Theft Auto, but this is Chinatown Wars, which is a spin-off. And well, yeah, it's actually not too bad. Got this one fairly cheap as well. As you can have a look, we have the Grand Theft Auto Europe cartridge, and we have the instruction manual, which is quite a thick boy, so there's a lot of stuff in there to tell you about it. And we also have the poster, so if we open that up, well, we're not going to open it up completely because, well, actually we could actually, so hang on. Yeah, so it's a one big poster, well, not extremely big, but yeah. Let me just put that back. But yeah, it's actually a pretty nice find that I found in Parapram in Wellington, which came from the same place as Resident Evil. I think I got it at the same time, oddly enough. Okay, well, that's 3 games down. Okay, we're going to go for the next one, which is Infinite Space. Infinite Space, I don't know much about this. All I know is apparently it's a very underrated game, or it's very rare. And well, I don't think it is that rare, but I remember seeing somewhere back, like when I found it, they said it was like only had a limited copies in the States. And well, this is the Europe cartridge, as you can tell right there. It says UKV, and of course it has the manual, so like pretty good. And yeah, it just tells you the controls, except for that's in a different language. But yeah, it tells you about how to play the game, and I've never played it personally myself, but I just wanted to get it because I saw it and I was like, Oh well, okay, I need to get this, and it cost me about $12. Ratings 12. But yeah, I got this from Hastings in New Zealand from EB Games, and I was pleased to pick it up. So you can interact with 100 characters on your journey. Wow, that's actually quite a lot of characters right there. Here's Yuri, interact with 100 characters on your journey to become a commander, build your spaceship, fleet. So I can't really remember much about this game, but if I remember right, there's like a rock, paper, scissors like thing, but I'm not sure actually. I might have to give it a go at some point. But we'll put that there. So hopefully none of these fall down. If they do, they do. Oh well. Alright, we've got one last game, which my friend bought me, because, oh damn it, my friend bought the game for me for $50, and it came from either eBay or I think Amazon, but the game we're talking about is the only Japanese game I have in my collection. No, it's not Pokemon, this is a Shino game, which is if you played the Nameless game, because there is an English patch for this. Yeah, it's basically a 7 days horror game, and if you don't complete it within 7 days, you basically die. It's kind of like a mixture of The Ring, and it has a mixture of like Final Fantasy like elements. So if we zoom in there, you can see there's like an 8-bit world, like the old Final Fantasy games, but you have to try to find like your friend and why he died, and find out there's a curse game. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, this is actually the only Japanese game I own, and it's by Square Enix. And one of the this game's quite rare, because apparently they only had like limited qualities printed out, and it does have a sequel, Nanashi no Game Me, which I've not played. I've only played the first one, which is this one, and as you can tell, this game is completely in Japanese, so I can't understand a single lick of reading characters, so I don't know the characters' names. I can't translate that, but if you're Japanese and you're watching this, yeah, feel free to, leave a comment down below and tell me what the characters' names are. I mean, I could just look it up, or, play the English patch, which I have played a little bit, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. And yeah, and the unique thing about this game is, you know how most games you have to play normally. Well, if you look here, there's different ways of playing it. So play it that way on the Final Fantasy-esque level, but you also play it with your DS like a book, because it's got a different awkward control scheme, and well, it's all 3D and it looks amazing. But yeah, Square Enix should have really made this as a release this to the West in English, but I am proud to actually have this as my only Japanese game. And Square Enix makes good games. I mean, I love Final Fantasy VIII, but that was done by Square. And yeah, if you ever want to play this game personally, look up the Nameless game English patch, and sure enough you'll find it. I don't condemn downloading it, but it's the English version. That's the only time you're ever going to play English. But yeah, definitely give this game a go, because it's definitely pretty good. And yeah, but yeah, that's been my top 5 games that I own on the DS. I can do another one if this video gets 5 likes. I doubt it will get 5 likes, but if it does, then I will do another top 5 videos, because I've got multiple DS games. I've got lots of DS games in my collection, so if you want to see more, let me know. And also, I've got a pack battle coming up, so be sure to check that out. It's with Cryptic Bunny Gaming, and hopefully we win. So keep an eye on that. That's coming up soon. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me which game you've played in the list, and tell me what's your favourite. So I'll see you guys later, and have a good one, guys. Thanks.